Beatrice, thank you. And continuing coverage of today's cleanup from the severe storms that moved through central Illinois last night. The storms brought in hail, heavy rain, some strong winds, and we've been right there tracking each and every moment of it. Our local weather authority meteorologist Adam Sherwinski joins us live in Peoria with a closer look. Adam.
Yeah, Shelby, right now we are contending. We actually just had Ameren leave. We had it right behind us here. Would have been a perfect live shot, but they moved out of here. They were working just a little bit ago. During our newscast there on WYZZ, we had a shot of them on the background. But right now we've seen improving conditions here across the Knolls neighborhood, and that's where I'm at right now. For today, we've seen limbs down, not just in the Knolls, but along Glen Avenue as well, and even closer towards Peoria Stadium, that neighborhood around there, we've seen some limbs down too as well. Even some power lines down here in parts of Peoria too. Now, I did speak with I did speak to some of the folks down there at the fire department too, but there's still a mess out here in parts of Peoria, but we're starting to get a little bit better.
Monday morning, crews were out clearing up tree limbs around Peoria after Sunday night's round of severe storms in central Illinois.
They've been working kind of continuously throughout the morning, late last night, clean it up.
Peoria resident Brian Mendendorp says despite the large limbs right outside his doorstep, he thankfully hasn't seen any major damage to his home.
The wind must have been so strong, you can see the big tree behind me, that it blew it over the house, over the garage, and it landed in the street. Landed in the yard. So I hope we're going to be fortunate we don't have any roof damage.
Tree limbs and even some power lines were down around town. The Knolls neighborhood, the residences outside of Peoria Stadium, and even along Gale Avenue, where the Peoria Fire Department Firehouse 13 is, weren't spared.
There's a slight damage along with this. We got a hole in the roof, so we're assuming that when the tree fell, it punctured a hole in the roof, and then it's kind of leaking on the inside of the firehouse. It will not hinder any operations that we have going on with the firehouse, so everything is going to still operating functionally the way it's supposed to be doing.
And for those in need of branch removal, now is the time to move some of those larger limbs to the curb.
With the crews that we have out and about right now, if we're in your area and they've got stuff, they can set it to the curb for right now, and we'll pick it up. And large pieces like that, just smaller stuff, then it'll just be on regular like yard waste pickup days.
And we've already seen some folks take advantage of that earlier in our WYZZ broadcast at 5:30. You can hear the chainsaw still going here, some people putting those limbs to the curb. But Peoria isn't the only spot in central Illinois that has seen some of the storm damage from last night. For more of those storm reports, you can always check out ciproud.com and our weather segment. Back to you.
Adam, thank you so much. And let's